They say revenge is a...
Happy to have you with us for NBA basketball. And as we get into the meat of the season, teams sometimes have those team-building excursions, RJ. Any favorites you ever participated in?
We had a Napa excursion one time. That was a lot of fun. But bowling, seeing a movie, all of those things were fun.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Randall plays the 4 with Robinson in at center. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Brunson. And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Not exactly how you want to dive into the game. Picks up his first foul right off the bat.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Brown. Here's Porzingis. Robinson defending. Here's Horford. No good. A bit long that time. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Joe Mazzulla.
I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that." Jalen is a really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Randall against Brown. Randall, the pass to Brunson. Here's the 3. Anunoby. It's good on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. White, the pass to Porzingis. To the middle. Here's Horford. Randall pulls down the board.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Hard to find a season in his career where Horford didn't make an impact, RJ.
One way or another, he's going to help his team win. Still out there doing it and doing it at a high level. He's kind of an ageless wonder.
And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson.
And it's so tough guarding Porzingis. That's why they call him a unicorn. No one matches his blend of skill and size.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. The Knicks went all in this summer, trading with their rivals, the Brooklyn Nets, for Mikal Bridges. In reuniting a core that won collegiate championships together, they hope to replicate that success at this level. And now with perhaps the league's top defensive wing tandem, they'll have a chance.
A big-time move. Shams, appreciate the report. Here's Robinson. The Celtics making their last shot. Pass to Anunoby. Now Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
How about Brunson showing his burst to the rim? Speed and vertical on display.
Horford finds Brown. Outside Porzingis. And here's Horford. He's covered by Hart. Here's Pritchard. That 3's off the mark. The Knicks with the lead. Anunoby on the wing. Defended by Brown. Back to Hart. For 3. And there's Brunson. That one's good. On the assist from Hart. Brunson's got 5 now.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
A nice shot by Brown.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game. It's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. And the power rankings look more concrete every day. Plenty of games behind us here in December. You look at the Lakers. They're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Seeing where Boston is, their start hasn't been as good as everyone would have hoped. But they're still in the mix and a viable threat to win the championship.
Hauser, he's checked in for Holiday. Achua's checked in for New York. Randall outside. Takes a 3. Rebound Boston. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series. So they're looking to correct that.
Cornette. Up and in on the layup.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. They defeated Utah in their last game.
And you'd have to think that luck played a part in that one. I mean, the opponent had an off night at the defensive end for sure.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
McBride can't get it to go. The Celtics have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Cornette passes to Horford. Here's White. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
A fantastic passing big. Horford makes great decisions with the ball.
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to McBride. Robinson with it. 5 on the clock. Shoots over White. Robinson can't hit. Out to the right wing. 16 feet out. Counted. Pritchard's gotten his second bucket.
Okay, let's throw out the analytics for a moment. When he's taking the mid-range, it's a winning shot.
And that does it for the first quarter. Boston out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. They've got Miles McBride, Julius Randle out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Precious Achiuwa, and it's Payne in at the 1. Here's Walsh. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Walsh, Achiuwa defending. Cornette passes to White. Here's Pritchard. Good on the shot. Pritchard's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Payne, pass to Hart. Here's Randle. Soft touch off the glass.
Letting Randle get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The Celtics making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. And a switch here also for New York. Anunoby, he's checked in for Payne. Pass to White. Hart pulls it in.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Randle, good. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
Here are the top passing teams in the league so far this year. Number 1, Boston.
The beauty of this offense is that the ball never stops moving. If the shot isn't there, the next pass is made.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. Payne comes in for McBride. Both shots good from the stripe. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. Here's White. And Anunoby pulls it down. The Knicks have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. He got a piece of it, and he recovers it. The offensive rebound. The shot by Payne, no good. Boston trailing. Here's White. And Anunoby pulls it down.
and the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
When you ask his teammates, the Knicks are so glad they were able to trade for OG Anunoby, and Jalen Brunson said he's just naturally a guy that plays hard on both sides of the ball. When he sees something, he attacks it. Julius Randle called him a high IQ player and a perfect piece. Brian?
Yeah, he's improved them for sure. Thanks, Allie. And here's New York now. They're on a 13-4 run. Anunoby against White. And it's Randle that time on the assist from Anunoby. Now it's a 7-point New York lead.
Yeah, and anytime there's contact in there with Randle, he usually gets the best of him.
Porzingis is checked in for Boston. Brown comes in for White. Hart's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Payne.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Take it away! And stolen by Brunson. Brunson driving. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Now, you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
Celtics trail by 12. Holiday passes to Pritchard. Here's Hauser. 58 seconds left in the first half. Boston, no good that time either.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Achua. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Achua's gotten 4 this quarter.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
For the Knicks, Robinson, he's checked in for Achua, and it's Randle in for Hart. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Pritchard, Anunoby covering. Here's Holiday. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Comfortable operating in traffic. Nice move by Holiday.
Knicks leading by 12. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Randle. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Porzingis. Holiday against Bridges. That shot, no good. Brunson looks it over, and he drives in. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And they're able to recover. Bridges misses. And so it's the New York Knicks going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Howdy, folks. I know you've all been...
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And the key is to follow your routine. Strength, conditioning. I'm not going to say diet because I'm not on a diet.
Let's move on, shall we? To that first half we just watched. Guys, how about Victor Wembanyama? Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Jalen Brunson, what a contribution.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Horford at the 4 with Porzingis at the 5. And it's Brown in at the 3. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. The shot by Holiday, no good.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And it's Brunson missing.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Yep, that one goes.
Oh, I love how committed Holiday is. Even with the contact, he finds a way to capitalize.
Here's Brunson outside. Rebound Boston. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Brown passes to Holiday. Look at Brown getting it done inside.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
Screen by Bridges. Puts it up. Randall, good. Randall's got 11 points.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Let's have a look at the early favorites to compete in this year's three-point contest. Many of the top shooters in the league.
Most of these guys are going to collect a ton of votes. And if this is who makes the final cut, then it's going to be a year to remember.
And you look at Randall, he's right on the cusp of securing his spot in the three-point contest. So I hope those votes keep pouring in because he's a guy you'd love to see in the mix.
Yeah, if he can make it in the door, you know he will do everything he can to win the whole thing, and it'll be a lot of fun to watch.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Celtics. Early on, they've got the third best record. And of course, New York, a game and a half behind.
Well, right now for New York, when you think about it, everyone expected them to be an elite team. Now, obviously, they've had problems thus far, but there's still a lot of time left for them to turn this season around.
And it's early. A lot of teams battle adversity in the first part of the season. It's just a matter of getting through it and not getting discouraged.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
The Knicks' style is defined by grit and physicality. Guard Dante DiVincenzo said, guys know it's a way to stay on the floor. It's funny because when you have everybody doing it, you stand out more. When you're not doing it, you don't want to be that guy on film not playing defense, Brian.
You'll get called out for sure. It's a culture of effort, Allie. Thank you. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Good work defensively by White. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Pritchard's checked in for Boston. Hart's checked in for New York. Celtics trail by 13. Pass to Pritchard. That shot missing. Hart with the defensive effort. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. New York shooting their fourth shot at the foul line here. Brunson, no good on the free throw.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better. And that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Now here's Randall. 11 points in the game. And Hart with a basket on the assist by Randall. Hart's got 5 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And how about Jaylen Brown, Richard? Named to his first All-NBA team in 2023. A very important piece to him.
NBA, what timing. It made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax. At the time, it was the largest contract in NBA history. And how did he follow it up? He won the Larry Bird Award as the best player in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Those long arms of Porzingis are a serious factor on defense.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Brunson. The rebound, Celtics.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
That's good from White. And some changes here for New York. Achua comes in for Robinson, and it's McBride in for Bridges. White hits them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And he's going for the oop here. Achua with the dunk.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. Count that bucket.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
46 seconds left to play in the third. And Brunson, here we go. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pritchard. That one's wide left. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for Porzingis. Hauser comes in for Horford. And it's Walker in for Jaylen Brown. And the Knicks making a change here as well. And Anunoby's checked in. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
20 seconds left in the third. White, the pass to Hauser. Knocked away. The three is up. Nails it from 3. Hauser's got his first 3 points of the game. Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so it's the New York Knicks up 15 points as this quarter concludes. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Right back, man. Let's go score, stop, score here.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Celtics trail by 15. All right, time for an injury report. All right, let's get an update on Drew Holiday. What do you have, Allie?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Boston provided some information. He confirmed that it's shin splints, and it's causing a great deal of discomfort right now. All that said, he's already back at the game. Some serious toughness on display tonight.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Boy, this injury definitely looks like it could be serious, guys.
Here's hoping it's not, but yeah, this team may have to get used to playing without him for a bit.
And you just hate to see any injury, but potentially a serious one like this breaks your heart.
On the court right now for the Knicks. OG Anunoby out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Achua in at the 5, roaming the paint. Anunoby for 3. Boston pulls it in.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. They grab their own miss. Knicks leading by 11. Nice move. And the layup is good.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's Porzingis. Okay, do it, KP.
Determination from Porzingis through that contact.
Outside McBride. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 13.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Here's Cornette. Achua defending. Here's Hauser. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. And Boston with some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Cornette. Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. New York making a switch here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, over the last break I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team, and despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, BA.
Thanks for that, Allie.
Nobody's going to catch Brown in the open court like that. Nobody.
White against Brunson. There's the drive. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
Counted from distance. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Randall can't hit. Celtics trail by 12. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Horford can't hit. The Knicks have gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Three-pointer, Bridges. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 5th rebound in this one. Porzingis finds White. Brown against Randall. Lets the 3 fly. Horford pulls it in.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Knicks.
Boy, this was one physical game, guys.
They obviously felt that was an advantage of theirs coming in, and they were able to be relentless inside as a result.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jalen Brunson.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
This guy plays tough in close. Horford, oh, this man's a beast.
And the second free throw is good.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Outside Payne. Pass to Hart. Fires from the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
The assist.
And the Knicks lead by 13.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Celtics foul. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Pass to McBride. So it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.